Hey everybody, welcome to Street Freaks Garage Sale, and thank you guys very much for stopping on by. Today we're going to be once again attacking the Christine project, so check it out. Come along with us here and let's get to work. Bring you up to date here. We've been doing some stuff with the Christine project, and you can see we still got plenty to do. We just got some new rocker panels in, and they're just kind of sitting on there for now. I just wanted to kind of test them and see how they're going to fit. But obviously we got some work to do back here in the quarter, and to get the rocker panels to fit a little bit better. And we got some work to do right down in the corner down there. But we'll show you close-ups of all that in just a minute. Let's get this door opened up and take a look at what we've been doing here. This is kind of some of the stuff we're doing on the passenger side so far. You can see a lot of this stuff, let me move this stuff out of the way, was really bad in here. A lot of this floor was all gone in here. This in here was like right up to here was pretty much all there was left of the original piece. So all this lip we had to add. We added all this piece. I still got a little touch-up welding to do right there, and a few little touch-up welds to do throughout it. But you can see we kind of added the whole bracing, and you see this gap in here. This is going to be filled by the inner rocker when I get that set and ready to go. So that's kind of my next step, is I got to cut all this out along the edge here to get the new inner rocker in, like you can see we did over on the driver's side already. But so we're gonna get the new inner rocker in there. Like I said, the brand new rocker here for the outside is just kind of sitting on there right now. Just kind of sitting up there, just mock it up. I got to go through first and grind all this old inner rocker out of here. I want that all out of there. I want as much rust as possible gone out of the car. Anything that's left will be very light stuff, and then it'll all be surface treated. So I'm gonna just go ahead and eliminate all I can, the best I can. But it's important I get all this bracing done underneath the floors first. I have new braces that'll go here. You can see this brace underneath the floor right here. I have a brand new brace for that. That's going to replace that and go in there, and so that'll all be put in and tacked into the inner rocker once that's in. I have new seat braces for the seat mounts. There's another brace back here too that we're going to be replacing too. Right about in this area here, I think it is. Right here. So this I'm going to come show you right now, because this is going to be upcoming. This is out of a donor car. It's out of a four-door car. And this is the lower front cowl section, which we'll get to right down in there on the front, on the passenger side. You can see this is what it's supposed to look like in the front. And the round hole you see here, that's kind of like where the bottom of the front fender mounts on the car, which will mount to like an inner piece down there that mounts right there. And then this right here, this line right here, is the front of the main outer rocker. So we got to do some trimming on this. You have to get this in there once I get it fitted up in there. But I'll take you around to the driver's side. Can I show you how we did the driver's side? Worked really well. We blasted this really well. Sanded it, blasted it. Some little pinholes to fill. And honestly, I think this time around, make some noise, trying to do it one-handed. Honestly, this time around, I think I'm going to close this whole section off. There's really no reason that I can see for this to be a hole or a box shape in here, so I think I'm just going to put a piece across the front and close that in. It's just really something to collect moisture and stuff in there. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really see a purpose for that. If you guys know of any purpose of that, then let me know. But other than that, I think I'm going to seal it shut. So anyways, there's that piece there. You can see here's the front brace right there. The new brace for the passenger side going to go up in there, and the new floor pans and stuff right over there. That's going to be going in. So yeah, we got a little bit of patching to do back here. You see that the new rocker doesn't quite come back there. These are Schott brand rockers, are called. SCHOTT, I believe it is. Supposed to be one of the best rockers that there is out there next to factory. So yep, SCH, yeah, OTT. So anyways, but yeah, you can see the doors and stuff on the car. I'll give you a quick glance of those. I mean, a little bit of surface rust in there type of thing, but man, them doors are in really nice shape. You know, super excited about all that. I mean, the whole car did really well, except the floors, obviously, in Plymouth. It's a pretty common thing for Plymouth. We got the inside all kind of reinforced, and you know, instead of peeling the factory coating off, which is a pain in the butt. I mean, you really got to just get a heat gun and go at it with a scraper and stuff. But we actually took that air hammer, the air chisel, and just kind of touched it a little bit. And as soon as we did, not enough to do any damage to the floor, but it just chipped that stuff away like nothing. And it made it just a super fast job because it's so dry. You know, so I think any areas we're going to be chipping that stuff away are probably doing the air hammer instead. But we'll take a walk around to the driver's side and I'll kind of show you that a little bit. There's a little subscribe button down there. If you haven't done so yet, please click that subscribe button. And we really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for supporting Street Freaks Garage channel. And now we got to get back to work. Here we go. Door shut really nice. We got some work to do on the lower rear quarters here. Luckily, I got a 4-door car that is just in excellent condition back here as a donor car. And we'll be getting probably some of this and the lower quarter in the back off the donor 4-door car. So it'll save a 2-door anyways. But yeah, anyways. And then we also found out back here, you know, I'm going to come back to the trunk. So let's just stay on track here and go right to the driver's side. The rocker here. And you see I got the driver's side rocker kind of sitting in here as well. Just kind of mocked up there. See how it's going to fit. All that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this door open here. Bear with me. All right. So we started doing a little bit more work on this side as far as the inner rocker. So we're still working on it type of thing. I want to get the inner rocker a little straighter. Get that welded in there nice in that seam. And I have a replacement piece here, a donor piece off another junk 2-door car that I had that was really bad. But this good piece right here was good in here. So I'll be able to put that piece in there, weld that in there. But you can see right along here, all this stuff was welded in, you know, this in for bracing. Again, same thing with this side. This whole tail end was salvaged off the old car, off this car. And this piece right here all come off the donor car, out of the 2-door that was really bad. But we was able to salvage this piece really well. And we had to make the lips for all this bracing, which will match up nice to this brace when it's welded into the inner rocker here. So that'll be really, really nice. Once that's all done, you can see how the inner rocker fits in here. We've still got some more fitting to do in here, but a little bit. But yeah, overall, coming around really well. So let's see. We got the inner rocker going in, you know, all the way along the back. Can't really get that good a footage of it, but it's all work in progress. All work in progress. So here we got to do a little bit of patching here, some right in here, bring it in, clean it up to the whole quarter panel there. So I'm going to take up now to the front cowl area on this side that we replaced. And this is also off the donor car as well. This is off a 4-door donor. So this is off the 4-door donor car. This is the front lower cowl area. You can see we tack welded all this in here, fitted it just right, kept trimming and trimming and trimming and cutting until it fit right. You can see we got the pocket there in the front like it's supposed to be. The lower fender mount bracket here. We took tons of measurements off the hinges to here to make sure it's in exactly the right spot. Trimmed it all good. And all I have to do now is fit a fender on the front to make sure that it's going to line up exactly where we want it. Once we do that, I can go ahead and final tack all this stuff in. This top piece of trim right here is going to be cut off, and we're going to go ahead and extend that down and weld that onto the lower piece down here. So you can see here we've been doing a little bit of welding underneath. Get it replaced right there for the headlight dimmer switch. It goes right there. Got some bracing to do underneath yet, and I'll make another video on all that as I get more progress done on that. But that just kind of shows you the lower front cowl area that is replaced, and we'll be doing the same thing with the passenger side right there. So we're going to move along to the trunk real quick, and then the wheel well lip here again, donor on the 4-door, as well as I have a brand new replacement panel for the upper part here. I don't know if I'm going to need it. I think the 4-door is going to have plenty of donor parts there, so I'll probably just use it off the 4-door. And then here's again the lower quarter, absolutely perfect on the 4-door car, so to make a fantastic donor for that area. Moving along to the trunk, we had some issues in the trunk. Obviously we had some junk in the trunk per se, but you can see that the quarters are gone in the trunk drop-offs. I have brand new drop-offs, brand new trunk floor for it, and that's all going to be replaced. So we're just going to pick away one piece at a time get this thing done, and at least get all this the heavy steel and fabrication work done. So you also notice right in here is where we had an issue. You see some nice brand new steel right there. That wasn't always there, because we found that what happened was when the car started to rust and deteriorate in some areas, it punched a hole up through the trunk floor, right up through those mounts. So we've seen, it's not really a mount, it's just a body rubber that the body sits on, but the body rubber was poking right through the inside of the trunk. So actually I jacked the body up a little bit. We got some new metal sitting in there for now. We're going to go ahead and get that all tack welded in there and clean that all up really good, and make those solid again like they should be. Those little pockets there with the rubber mounts. The mounts are in great condition underneath. The body rubbers are in great condition. Yeah, the trunk just kind of got weak in that point, and who knows, bouncing over all the years, whatever happened to the car. I mean, I can't speak for what happened to the car before I had it. So it is what it is. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and address that problem as well. We got some patchwork to do in the back area. A couple of the body mount areas back there blown out on both sides. But yeah, that's just dealing with a car that old. What are you going to do? That's the way of the game. Anyway, though, I wanted to give you guys a heads up on the Christine project. It's a big project. It's going to take a long time to finish. But we're plucking away on it day by day, little by little. Working on it kind of between jobs as best I can. But determined to get it done. It'll get done. It'll get done. It'll get done. It's going to take some time. Matter of fact, you can see hanging up there on the cherry picker in the front of the building is the core support for this car that we had blasted, and got that all primered up. So that's good to go for a while. We can store that for a little while, and till we get back to that. But yeah, so anyway, I'll move my welder here and you can kind of see some of this cowl here, how it's blown out here, what we're going to be dealing with here. You can see how this original one is all blown out, and see how it's all kind of bent down right here. And just trash. You kind of drilled out the spot welds, but this whole piece is going to be cut right off here. We're going to cut it along in here and put the whole new lower section on that's in really nice shape. So, of course, save the fender bracket and all the good stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing on it. I need to update on. I got the dash right here going to be going in it. I just got to finish stripping all the chrome off it, get that to the media blaster so that can all be blasted, and then we can get that primed and stored until we're ready to paint the firewall of the car. And you just start spraying a little bit of red on it once we're at that point, which we're a little ways away from that now. I do have another car that we just picked up. If you check my other videos, it's a 60 Chrysler Imperial that we picked up, and I picked that up because it's got a 413 motor in it, and I'm really wanting to dump that 413 in Christine. So that's kind of the plan. Just got to round me up a dual 4 intake yet, and I think I got a couple AFB carters that's going to work really well for the dual 4 intake. Just got to round the intake up itself, and we should be good to go. But just want to touch base with you guys and come back in and give you a heads up on the Christine project, kind of as to where it's at this point. Still lots more to do yet, so I'm sure I'm going to have lots more videos as we make more progress on it, as we get those inner and outer rockers in, some of the floor bracing. Once we get the rockers on, the inner and outer rockers, I do intend to pull the body up off the frame and get that frame out of there. Then the frame will all be blasted at that point. I can go into and I can detail the underneath of the car a little bit more once I get the frame out of the way. Clean up some of the bracing under there and some of the lines that we make underneath it with the bracing. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. And in the meantime, kicking away a little bit on the 59 Buick, trying to get a little bit of that work done too on that car. I don't think I did a video on that Buick yet, but I'll try to get a video on that just to kind of show you where that car is at this point. Also picked up a new project here at the shop. I'm excited to show you guys. It's dark out here though, so I'm going to wait until it's nice and sunny outside, and I'll show you the next project here that we picked up at the shop here. Pretty excited about it. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I am going to tell you that we picked up another project, cool car, and I'm excited about it. and we'll go from there. But yeah, I just want to touch base. Once again, I said that like 50 times already, but I'm kind of new to this, so whatever. But also, to you guys, if you like this video, had to get that in there. Awesome, Clay Smith cams. Anyways, yeah, and our logo for Street Freaks Garage right there, man. There you go. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe so I can do more videos like this. If nobody's going to watch them, there's no sense in me doing them. But if you guys are interested in seeing the progress on the projects that we have here in the garage, click like and subscribe. And if you want to, even hit that little bell up there so you'll get a dinger every time we upload a new video. And it could be something new, could be something, a new project that we're working on, could be progress on the 53 Chevy over there, could be progress on the 72 Monty, on the 59 Buick, or on Christine, or the other projects that we got out in the yard. So lots of other projects going on here. So once again, click like and subscribe, hit the little bell if you want a dinger reminder when we upload something new. And I appreciate you guys logging in and watching. I really, really appreciate you guys clicking on the video, taking the time to watch the video. I know that sometimes it can be boring, and I'm sorry about that. I do the best I can. I'm new to this, so bear with me. But anyways, yeah, Tim at Street Freaks Garage, and my son Brandon is not here tonight, not out here tonight, but it's his birthday today, so I'm going to head on in. We're going to do a little bit of celebrating, maybe watching a movie or something tonight with him. So cool. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys all later. Peace out, guys. Stay cool. Later, man.